Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about Ravencoin RVN. Let's go. Okay, welcome back to the channel. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go down below, hit that subscribe button. While you're down there, if you can tap the like button, I'd really appreciate it. And I just want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. We have broken 1,000. I really appreciate every one of you. All right, let's get going. Excuse me. Since the month is just about over, it looks like we got about 15 hours and 43 minutes left. I thought I'd start us off on the monthly time frame for Ravencoin. And noticing something interesting happening here, and hopefully we really need to hold a certain line here. So I got this pink line right here, and it is, if you go to the left side, you can see support, 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 fell through, resistance, 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 got rejected, finally broke through, found it as support, blah, 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 support, support. And right now we are teetering on the edge here. We are right beneath that support line at 0.226, roughly. And I mean, this could be probably adjusted just a tiny bit, 0.230, something like that. Yeah, that could work too. So somewhere right around there, zero, to be precise, but every chart is different anyways. So we are beneath that line right now, which is not a good sign for Ravencoin. But we still have 15 hours and 41 minutes now to go. And we do have a green market mostly on the right-hand side here. So it's not even that big of a move that it really needs to make in order to get up above that by month close. So I'd say it's fairly important, because if it does not close above that line, I kind of see something like this happening. And I've been saying this for quite a while now, that since we are closing below this blue line for multiple weeks in a row, that's not a good sign. And what this could mean is we could be coming down to retest this 786 here, which is also this yellow line. We could even go further to retest this area right here. But it would not be good for us to close beneath that line. Also on top of that, I mean, I guess this could be like a very large inverse cup and handle here. You got your cup right here. You got your handle right here. And then you'd have a breakout target to, the depths of hell, basically. Anyway, so I don't know that I don't think that's true. But, I mean, that's just kind of what I'm seeing here. Possible, but not likely. So we really need to close above that line. But I want to get down to the lower time frames here. So let's go to the weekly and start there. So what we got going on the weekly here is we are forming a nice candle with a nice bottom shade on the wick. We got our momentum, trend momentum down here moving in the right direction. We've got a lower wave, looks like it could form than this wave back here, which would be a good sign. And the RSI really isn't looking that great. But I guess, no, it's not looking that great. It needs to be pointing up, in my opinion, on the weekly time frame, moving more towards the 50 line on the RSI. We have retested. Well, you can see right here, I just put this pink line here and moved it. We actually retested it with this weekly candle perfectly, got rejected. We tried to get above it, got rejected, and now it looks like we're going for another try here, because anybody who's watching this Ravencoin chart probably knows if you're a bull and you're buying, you really need to get above that the pinkish purple line here. So they are attempting again at this, which hopefully that'll work out. And if it does, we are forming possibly, and I think I've put this on the chart before, but a W pattern, a double bottom. And so we got the lower low here, we got the low here, and then the lower low here. And so we are forming what would be a very bullish pattern. And if that were the case, let's just do a price target for this double bottom. I don't know that I've done that yet. So on the weekly, the price target for this double bottom, if we just go to the body candle here and not the wick all the way up here, that would break us out, and it would actually get us right perfectly into this supply zone right here, which is where we had resistance multiple times. So that would actually be a very good move. Well, that would be the breakout target. Yeah, that would be the breakout target. So, I mean, it would bring us right into a perfectly lining up there. And like I said, my green line here is where I think if Ravencoin is going to remain bullish at all, we have a chance to break out at the beginning of the year to the upside. Now, if January, February, March come along and we have not broken above this blue line here, we at least need to be close to it, in my opinion. We really need to be at least in this area, getting there. Because if we're not, then that's just telling me if we're just going sideways down here, that means this entire triangle is just broken, and it's not a good sign for Ravencoin. That means a long-term accumulation, in my opinion. So anyway, let's go down a little bit further. Let's go down to the 12-hour. I love the 12-hour time frame. See what it's got going for us. So we are creating higher lows on the RSI. We attempted to break above the 50 level right here, got pushed down below it again, and now we are attempting to break above the moving average and the 50 level again. And it also looks like we're about to create on the 12-hour a green dot here on the momentum, and we are creating smaller waves towards moving to the upside. So that is a good sign. We are also attempting to, we got rejected off the 50 EMA right here, and we are attempting to get above the 20 right now. Now, I'll tell you this, if we break above this 50 EMA, I got a feeling we're going to go straight up into this area right here, right around just about 3 cents, just 3 cents and underneath. I do believe we'll have a nice, something like these candles right here, just shooting straight up to the upside. And this could be an inverse Bart-Simpson pattern. I don't know if you know what that is. If you don't, let me just draw this line here. You can see Bart Simpson's head right here. Of course, this is inverse, so he'd be hanging upside down. It's called the Bart Simpson pattern because it looks like the top of his head. We did have a very large volume candle here on the 12-hour. It's just a couple days ago. Looks like there was an attempt. I think my last video was this candle right here when we were making a really strong push to the upside. And I said that we really needed to close above this blue line, and we didn't do it. Look at this. So this blue line is pretty important. You can see that we pushed above it, got rejected on the 12-hour on the 50 EMA, and the 12-hour closed right beneath it. And so then we got rejected again, and we're going for another attempt, which is a good sign. The bulls are trying to push this thing above. They know that this is a very key level. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, and even the daily got rejected pretty heavily from that blue line. And then I want to go to the 1 hour. Let's see if we're doing anything here. So it actually looks kind of short-term bearish. We got the red dots over here. We're coming down. We are holding the 50 line. I don't really like looking at the one. Let's go to the 4 hour, see if we got anything else. Possible bull flag forming here with a long flag, right here. Litecoin just did something like this, and then Litecoin just broke out of it. And so that is a possibility that's coming. And if that's the case, then, your price target for this flag here, it'd bring us right where I said it would, right up into that 3 cent area, just about. And so, anyway, we can start looking for that. Again, just to reiterate, we really need to get above this blue line. Once we get above that blue line, that is where I might start putting my long positions in. I mean, I'm kind of skeptical still because we are at resistance and really strong resistance right now. So, but if we get above that and we can close a daily, preferably a weekly candle above this blue line, yeah, I'm going to start probably looking into some longs for Ravencoin in that spot there. But that's kind of all I got. The monthly is closing, so it's very, very key that we get above this purplish pink line here. So pay attention to that within the next the monthly 15 hours and 34 minutes. Anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the new subscribers, and thanks for watching. And just remember, not a financial advisor, just a dude on his computer. Talk to you later.